What does it do, Persian gang? It is your Duke, Asuna Gaming 88 here, and today we have another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Now I know it's been a while, but today our battle is against Naruto. Before we do anything, run my mixtape. Now today we're going against my man Naruto. So here the battle begins. So yeah, this is not live commentary. I actually have had access to record the replays. So I led with my Alolan Persian, and you guys will see this is my King's Rock set, and King's Rock is really like the most trolly thing ever when it comes to Pokemon. So of course I led with Fake Out because you know I wanted to scout the opponent out, and then after this turn I went with the taunt. I also I run Fake Out because you know flinch is great, but I also run not physical. I also have maxed out special attack because Dark Pulse, and you know it's just meant for the troll set. So you see here I U-turn out into Umbreon. I try to get the setup here. He goes for Earthquake. It does nothing to my Umbreon. Look at this damage here. Look at this damage, guys. That does absolutely nothing. My Umbreon ate that for breakfast right there. So he lost some of his HP because he has Life Orb on his Donphan for some odd reason. Who the heck runs that, man? Who runs Life Orb? So right here, you see he withdraws his Donphan. He doesn't want none of this Umbreon. So I went for the Toxic, expecting a switch out. He went into Infernape. Now I expected him to switch into another Pokemon. But hey, I mean, getting the poison off on Infernape was, you know, great because this thing is a threat to my team. I'm running a mono dark type team. I don't want none of that Infernape, guys. You see that? I don't want none of that. So I heal up with leftovers, and he, you know, goes. He has to take, you know, poison damage because he switched out into Infernape, and yeah, he goes for the U-turn. Look at this damage, guys. Look, I barely survived that hit. My Umbreon is doing dude. Umbreon's like the MVP of this battle. Like, so he goes back into Donphan, and you already know he's gonna try and set up that Stealth Rock. So I go for Moonlight because I'm a scumbag and I want to heal. And he can't do anything to me right now. Like absolutely anything. Like nothing. And then with the leftovers, bonus HP, yeah, this guy can't do jack squat to me. So yeah, he gets the Stealth Rock set up. And then he avoids the Toxic. So I'm like, okay, I don't want none of that. So I believe I switched out here. If I played my cards right, I believe I switched out here. I mean, that's what I would have done. So yeah, I switched out here, and as you can see, I switched back out into a Alolan Persian because I don't want none of this dude. I don't want none of that, man. I don't want none of this setup happening. So he goes for knockoff, knocks off my King's Rock, but that does not matter because my Alolan Persian is a tank, dude. My Alolan Persian can take hits for days. Like, this thing, it has like a great purpose. But either way, it doesn't matter because, you know, Dark Pulse does good damage and it flinches on its own anyway, so the King's Rock wasn't necessary. The King's Rock was just there for the troll. So I go for another Dark Pulse, and his Donphan has to take that L, man. That Donphan, oh god. So he goes into Infernape. Right here, I'm like, okay, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna go for Fake Out or what? He goes for Mach Punch. Does barely anything to my Alolan Persian. Like, look, my Alolan Persian took hits for days, man. So I go for Dark Pulse, you know, expecting to outspeed just based on his moveset. But no, he actually outsped me, and he takes that poison damage. So yeah, he goes for Mach Punch, and I can't do anything. Oh, I just realized that I just said something stupid. Oh god. I just said that he outsped me because maybe... No, I'm pretty sure he outsped because of Mach Punch, because it's a priority move. But either way, that's out of the question. That's out of the question. I go into Sharpedo here. Right here, I'm trying to set up my speed boost. None of that matters right now. None of this dude's tactics matter right now. I'm just setting up my speed boost, you know, trying to get this outspeed on his entire team, trying to take this W for, you know, I'm just trying to take this W. So this man has to take that poison damage, and he has to worry about me setting up on him. So this is just double danger for him. I mean, there's nothing this dude can do about this. So he goes for Mach Punch, of course. That does like, no, oh, actually it kills my Sharpedo. But I just had to take that L because Sharpedo, I don't know why. I don't know what went through my mind, but I knew Sharpedo could not tank any attacks from Infernape, no matter what type of attacks they were. So I go out into Weavile, and you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and go for a knockoff. See what this man has. see, but the thing is, he was already low on HP, so I went for Ice Shard right there. So I just take his Infernape out. His main threat on his team is gone. So now all I've got to deal with is his Exeggutor. And, I mean, my Weavile takes his Exeggutor out easily, dude. Like, look at this. Look at this. I mean, this Exeggutor had no chance, man. This Icicle Crash did way too much. Like, way too much. Like, overall, it just did way too much. More than it should have. Like, at all. So, of course, it's super effective because he's a Dragon, Grass, and it's over, man. I mean, who brings a Alolan Exeggutor? That 4 times Ice weakness is just so bad, especially with its speed. And then, like, he brings out Ampharos. Right here, I wasn't sure if he was going to Mega Evolve, so I just went for Knockoff to see if he had an item. And he didn't have an item, so I just get paralyzed with this static. And I'm like, oh, man, come on. Oh, actually, he had Choice Specs. Look at me, I vaguely remember this battle. But, of course, his attack, I avoided it, so I went for Ice Shard just to, take out that Ampharos, because that Ampharos had potential to be a real threat to my team. Of course, I did have a Alolan Muck for that Ampharos, so none of that mattered. And I still have a Alolan Muck because his Goodra, of course, his Goodra had the opportunity to set up on me. But of course, I went for Ice Shard because priority, I did not want any of that. I just wanted to get some damage off, some extra damage. He went for Flamethrower. Of course, that's going to take out my Weavile. So I'm just left with tanks on my team. Nothing but tanks. But yeah. I go into my Alolan Muck because I know this thing is special, and my Alolan Muck has an Assault Vest. So either way, my Alolan Muck is not taking any damage from this Thunderbolt right here. So look at that, guys. Look at that. That did nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, Jesus Christ. And then I get the Poison Touch. So even though that didn't kill, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because I could have easily just went for Shadow Sneak. But hey, he had an Assault Vest, so I knocked off his Assault Vest. Luckily, Alolan Muck is physical, so Assault Vest does not matter. He goes into Pidgeot, and I believe this is Mega. So he Mega Evolves right here. You see, he Mega Evolves. He goes for Hurricane, I believe, and it confuses me. I'm like, why? RNG, please don't do this to me. He goes for the Hurricane. It paralyzes me, guys. Not paralyzed. It confuses me. So like, look. But I didn't hit myself, so I lucked out. I tried to get the poison on him, with the Poison Jab and the Poison Touch being, 2 things that could have poisoned him. But unfortunately, I did not poison him. So right here, I go for another Poison Jab, and you see he just went for Heat Wave. But of course, I hit myself in confusion, so I'm just, oh my god, this is annoying. Either way, he had like no chance at all of winning, just because I still had my Umbreon, and my Umbreon could take hits for days, man. You don't understand how good Umbreon is. Like the Stealth Rocks, even with the Stealth Rocks, like Pidgeot could not take out my Umbreon. So he goes for U-turn right here, and that does nothing to me because Pidgeot is not physical, and I go for Toxic, expecting him to, try and go for super effective, or for something that's just not gonna hurt me at all. And then I start stalling. I start toxic stalling because, I'm a scumbag and I like to do all that toxic stalling nonsense BS. So right here, you see he's hurt by the poison, and yeah, the battle just tells it so from here. But you guys might be wondering, how the heck am I even recording any of this stuff? Well, yeah, don't worry about that. That information is strictly confidential. I mean, how do YouTubers record? Think about that. Just think about that for a second. Answer me that. Anyways, the battle's over right here. You see that he gets confusion on me and a critical hit. Oh, he doesn't get the confusion on me, not just yet. But he does get the confusion on my Umbreon, but it doesn't matter because he is done. It's over. The Toxic's gonna get him. I'm toxic stalling at this point. He can't do jack squat about it. So yeah, this is where the battle takes its turn to end, and I take that W like the champion. And as you see, his team is full of shiny. Now, I'm not going to be all Verlicify about it and just call hacks on it, but odds are those are not legit. And it doesn't mean that he himself hacked it, which is something that Versify goes by. He likes to assume that people, hack their own Pokemon. Of course, he probably could have just got these from a giveaway. Either way, that Pidgeot is done. It's over. The battle's won. And I defeated Naruto. So, it's done. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit like, subscribe, peace out, and subscribe for more videos. Peace out.
I'm going